Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. It's been a further 9 days, coincidentally, since the last video. Although I did, about half an hour ago, film a new video for this channel and it just decided not to record. Which is why throughout this video I keep checking. It happened a little bit when I was filming previously. I wonder if it's to do with the fact that my iPad is quite old and it gets a bit tired. But yeah, basically, as you can see in this video, I'm playing parkour. I'm doing some parkour. And basically the previous video was me building the parkour for about an hour. Actually not, I think it was definitely less than an hour, actually. It's not super good, it's just kind of fun. And I was like, damn it, I wanted to make like a series of building parkour and now I can't do that. So instead, I thought I'd film myself doing the parkour, although it's not finished. But hopefully I can actually make a successful video next time. So this is the little starting mechanism I made. I will say I do kind of cheat. I do every point of the parkour, but I get slippery. So I sort of stop and then come back. But I do every jump. It just, I fall off a lot. But it's my own parkour. I can do what I want with my parkour. It took a while. I have done parkour before, probably years ago. And then I also, years ago, was on some sort of server. I can't remember what server. It might have been CubeCraft. It could have been one of the others, Mineplex or whatever. And there was a bit where you could basically make your own parkour thing. And it was very long and very difficult, and it took hours to do. And it got some bad reviews because I think people rage quit. But it was good. It wasn't super difficult, it was just tedious. And this is quite tedious as well. But I like it because it's not difficult in the sense of the jumps are not difficult. It's just difficult because it's so long. But I kind of like that. So I had an idea where I would use different blocks for each level, although I only managed one full level and a little bit of another level on this parkour. But I was really just annoyed that I'd finished a massive chunk of the parkour and then couldn't actually have the video to show it to you because it just didn't record properly. So I thought, okay, I'm going to film this video. I'm going to be super sure that I'm actually filming the video. And that's what this is. But yeah, I was kind of annoyed. Like, if you could hear me, I was fuming. And then I kept falling off for stupid reasons and accidentally clicking the screen and therefore placing pressure plates all over the floor. But yeah, I think this parkour was good. I think it's probably a bit annoying. I definitely failed on some stupid jumps, some just annoying jumps, but I did it to myself. That's just the vibe I like to go for. I do think it is kind of my passion, building parkour. I don't know why, I just find it quite fun. But doing it on Pocket Edition is so painful, like jumping. There's probably a way in the settings to like make it easier, but the controls just annoy me on Pocket Edition. It never used to bother me when I was younger, but now I'm older, I hate it. So this is the end of like the first phase. That's what I called it. And then the second phase is this dark lapis lazuli block. But I don't finish this bit. I just stopped building, and then I checked whether it was recording and it wasn't. And my heart is broken. So yeah, this is phase 2. And I make a little like gate thing, but who cares about that? And I realised you can jump on this, and that's kind of annoying. So I built up the walls on this little starting area. And then again, just kind of very simple blocks, and then I just fall off the edge. It's trust me, it's so annoying. Like, whatever you're looking at, you're probably finding this annoying. I'm finding it annoying, and I did it. I could have edited all this out, but I kept it in because editing takes a while, and I just like to keep it all in, I like doing these little voiceovers, and I do like editing. I did a lot of editing over the years of photos for photography, and a lot of editing on Premiere Pro and things, and Adobe software, and is it Audacity, which is the audio only thing. But yeah, I'm just a big fan of editing, but for some reason when it comes to videos like this, I just don't see the point, because I feel like the falling and the failing is kind of interesting. But I was so annoyed that it didn't originally record. So this video is literally just to prove that I did do some parkour, because I haven't got any more video to show for it. So yeah, I think I did alright. I think the parkour's fine. I'm sure if you watch it, you'd be like, oh my god, it's so easy. But when I did it on the actual server a year or two ago, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years ago, people hated it. And it got some really dodgy reviews. But I think it had a good success rate. It was just so long, people gave up. And I guess maybe that's funny, because it's like the jumps are so simple, but people are just like, it's just too much. And so maybe that's my problem, maybe that's their problem, maybe it's just silly and it's just not that deep. I also added this sign to make sure that, as if others are going to be playing it, that they know to jump down at this point. So I'm just all about adding signs. I also wanted to keep the parkour within the red boundary. I know in one of the previous videos I did like a red square around the horsey house, and so I wanted to keep the parkour roughly within the barriers of this square, or I guess rectangle. And yeah, see, I did it. This is all I got to do before I realised, oh no, my iPad didn't record any of it. 7 minutes, it's not that long, but I think I did quite well. I kept making this stupid fail with a jump right here, and I think because I kept accidentally jumping, it didn't help. I'm sure in the settings you can turn it off, but I just didn't care that much. It was just annoying, and it was easier to just fly back up to where I was before, so obviously having to turn flying off would have been tedious. But this is literally it. I just abruptly ended it because I realised I wasn't recording, and I just rage quit the game. But yeah, at least this is my video. I think I will make this into a series of me building parkour and testing it out. Let me know in the comments if you think this is difficult or not, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.